Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Anais here. I'm back again with another tutorial, and hi to the new people that are new to my channel or are just stopping by. And if you are new and if you like this video and if you like my channel, you can go ahead and click the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And if you want me to check out your videos or your channel, you can always go ahead and leave your links down below or comment down below. I'm really excited to meet new people. I've been on YouTube for quite a while now, so yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into the tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Hey guys, so we're gonna prep our lips. I'm just using a lip balm to moisturize. And starting things off, we're gonna go to the Tarteist Pro palette. Well, actually, we're gonna prime first with our NYX eyeshadow base. This is just the neutral skin tone shade. And we're gonna blend that in with a blending kabuki brush. But you can blend it in with anything. You can blend it in with your finger or whatever the case might be. But we are going to be using the Tarteist Pro palette. Okay, using the Kylie Jenner Cosmetics Holiday Palette, I went into that shade that you saw in the corner. That shade is Chestnut or Sugar Cookie. I'm not sure exactly. I'll put it down below, and I'm just putting that all over the lid to set the eye. And I went into the Tarteist Pro palette. I know I didn't show it, but I went into the color Innocent, and I put that in the crease, on the outer crease, after of course putting my tape down. And I'm keeping that on the outer crease, bringing it a little bit towards the middle, but not towards the inner corner. So we're gonna keep that on that outer V because I kind of want to go for like a little vampy look. I didn't really know what I was going with this, but then I figured it out. And then in I don't know what kind of brush this is. It's just like, you can use any brush, but I just used it to layer on a darker shade called Smoked from the Tarteist Pro palette. And I'm only putting this on that outer corner, and I'm doing this so that way we can deepen out that outer V. And then as you can see, I went back with that other blending brush that I was using with the other color, and I'm just making sure that they blend out seamlessly. And then I grabbed another clean blending brush and got the color No Filter, and I started packing this in the outer edge. So I'm just pretty much packing and like starting to blend so that way I can get the colors that I prefer. And I did not only use the color No Filter, I used also Mod and Drama from the Tarteist Pro palette. But I slowly built it up so that way I can get that good color, because I wanted it to kind of look kind of purpley, maroonish, but dark at the same time. And I know right now it looks like someone punched me in the freaking eye, but trust me, it'll come together. Just making sure that all that is blended out. And that's pretty much what it's gonna take, just blending out colors so that way it doesn't look all muddy. And then on the other side, I had already started on the other side. I didn't film that side just because it's the exact same thing that I did on the other side. And make sure you leave like that lid space as you see on a little piece of, like, I didn't like cover my whole eyelid with the dark eyeshadow, but we're gonna go ahead and you're gonna see why. In here, I'm just going with all those three shades, the ones that I said, No Filter, Mod, and Drama. and I'm like packing it in that outer corner. In that little piece, like it did not want to get pigment, so I had to go in a little bit with the color Smoked, and actually pack that on a little bit, as you saw. But then I got it exactly how I wanted it, so it worked out after all. Now using this Lancome concealer in the color or the shade Beige. You can use any kind of concealer that you want. I just like this one because it's waterproof. And I put a little bit in the back of my hand, as you can see. And what I'm gonna do with this concealer is on a smaller precision brush, I'm gonna put that on my eyelid. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna carve out and clean out the area where we're gonna put a shimmer shadow. So I'm basically cleaning up the area so I can really make that eyeshadow pop. Now, I know that it looks kind of uneven right now and messy, but trust me, I just blend out the color and like it'll look good. I didn't realize that it looked weird on camera, but then I fixed it, so it'll work out. I know it's probably gonna be bothering you guys, but you know. But yeah, all you're gonna do is just clean this out. Now, a mistake that I did was I did set this with an eyeshadow, as you can see right there, and then I put in this color Minx, yeah, it was Minx. I should have just gone in straight with Minx, but I felt like it was gonna crease and I was gonna like get it all over like the area where I had just blended it out and gotten that perfect. So I wanted to set it, but you can always just go straight in after with the color that you want. You don't have to do exactly what I did. Yeah, and as you can see here, I'm just like layering it up, and this is what I mean right there. In the outer edge, like you can see that there's like a little gap that is not filled in, and you'll probably be able to tell once I start doing this other side, and you can see that I cleaned up differently on this one, but I go back in and I make them even, for sure. And this is where I'm saying that I go back in and I'm starting to realize that the other side on my left side is not matching my right. So I start bringing out that color and blending it in, as you can see there, and it starts coming together. And then going into the Kylie Holiday palette, I'm grabbing the color Silent Night on a it's like a little packing brush. It's like the Anastasia ones, and I'm just putting that shade on top of the color Minx. Well, not actually on top of it, into the inner crease, but I do blend it out into the color Minx, just because the inner corner, I did not want it to look so blank and matte. I wanted it kind of shimmery. So as you can see, I'm going back and forth here, packing the color Minx on and blending out that color Silent Night, so that way we can get like that nice little ombre effect but still have those colors working together. And this is just a bunch of packing and making sure that everything looks all blended out. And yeah, I'm going back in, blending things out, making sure everything looks even, making sure one eye is not more crooked than the other, because I have that problem like so much. Here I'm, well, just using the tape. I'm just doing a wing, and I don't show all of it, but I'm using the Jordana Fabuliner. That wasn't working, so I went back to my go-to, which is my Lorac Pro liner. This one works amazing. It's one of my favorites. Literally the best eyeliner I've ever used. I mean, it's not waterproof, but it's really good. Now to peel off the tape. And as you can see, I have like a little smudge on one of my eyes. I think it's was it my left? My right. My right. But I do clean that up with a wipe, making sure that's all cleaned up. Making sure that there's no fallout. Now that my face is on, I'm showing you how it looks like so far without lashes, but my full face is on except highlighter and lippies. We're gonna go in with some mascara, coat those lashes before we do go ahead and put on some falsies. And for the makeup details on what I have on my face, I'll put it down below. I was deciding which ones I should use, but I went with my Kiss number 11s. And this is a Kiss strip lash glue. And I never really show how I put on my lashes, but I just included like a little bit on how I do it. It's not a big secret. I struggle so much. What a difference. Now we're gonna go in with my MR.WRITE now eyeliner. It's the eyeliner by the Balm, and it's in the shade, oh my god, okay, I'll have it down below, but it's like a purpley shade, and I like these because they blend well and they're very, very creamy, but they're like creamy in a way where they won't move. Like wherever you put it, that's where it's going to be. And I know I put that purple, but I wanted an orangey kind of pop, so I went in with the color Whimsy on a detailing definer brush, and I'm putting that on the lower lash, and it's gonna give it some kind of contrast because I have like a purpley dark smoky eye, and then on the bottom it's like an orange pop, and I feel like it looks like pumpkin spice slash whatever. And I really like this. And just make sure that you blend that out. I'm blending it out like using that purplish color. Like, of course the purplish color is gonna blend in with the orange, the color Whimsy, but I feel like it's gonna look really good. Now we're moving on to the lippy. I'm using the lip liner from Kylie Cosmetics in the shade Ginger, and I had a really hard time with this. Like the whole tube of like the color came out, and I had to sharpen it, and it was just a big mess. But anyway, so we're just lining the lips there, and then we're gonna go in with the liquid lip just in about a second here, and we're gonna put that on the lips. And I feel like doing this shade Ginger, it's like one of my favorites of her line. Like, honestly, it's like one of my go-tos, that one and Dolce K, but this one is awesome. But I felt like this one complemented my look perfectly because I did the orange and the purple, and it just looks awesome. And then I'm gonna go in with the eyeshadow, this metallic eyeshadow called Solstice. The brand is Pelagio, and it's a metallic shadow, like I said. It is a dupe for the Laura Geller Gilded Honey, and as you can see, it looks so pretty on the pan. But yeah, this one has like little specks of gold. Now I know they kind of look like glittery a little bit, but in a minute here I will show you how it ended up looking, but it's a really good dupe. I will put swatches on my Snapchat. If you haven't followed me, just make sure that you click in the description, and all my links to my social media is below. But yeah, it looks so good, like you're beaming in this, and it's just, it looks so subtle, gorgeous. Okay, and this is the finished look, guys. I really didn't know where I was going with this, but yeah, I really love the way it came out. And that is the finished look, beauties. Do not forget to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Don't forget to follow me on all my other social medias. I will leave links down below if you don't know or have them already. Leave your comments down below on what you want to watch next. And I really enjoyed filming this video for you guys. And until next time, my beauties.